Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You try coming up with clever passwords day in, day out. Not as easy as this.
Why do students always run when Peevesy wants to have some fun?
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
We're getting close, but you must bring me more before I can teach you how to improve casting a la Homora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
I commend you for your courage and valour, especially since they can only be collected at night.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
This
Places!
look off.
Incendio! Places! Defendo!
This place has seen better days.
There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just...
Revelio.
Oh.
Incendio. Revelio.
I'd remember my father. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite a different story. Oh!
This looks intriguing.
Oh!
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
Brave? I'd say we know who to leave no mind in the oven.
Witch in Felcroft. I was surprised how much jewelry she had. Must have weighed as much as a grapphorn.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio.
Nuisance when supplies run low, though. Always makes me
Show yourself!
Hello?
No more happy days.
Potato.
You can't hold out forever. I've seen you duel. Work on me.
Confringo.
I've seen you make this too much to regret that.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Where did you go, coward? You may be more skilled than most students, but you're not better than me. Knew you were still hanging.
Finger. Incendio.
Rise and fight.
Accio. Incendio. Finger.
No one protector. Oh, this is getting fun.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Now.
Levioso.
Assignment's all finished.
Levioso. Defendo. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Defendo. Levioso. Tego. Stupefy. Incendio. Defendo. Glacier. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defender. Glaciers. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Glaciers. Defender. Incendio. Glaciers. Incendio. Levioso. Defendo. Glaciers. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Glaciers. Defender. Incendio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
There's so much beginner's luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. Brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
How do you do?
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you. Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. Accio. You didn't see that. What a remarkable shot!
Accio.
It appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
I still can't manage to try and figure out.
Bombarda! Revelio!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio! Alohomora! Revelio! Bombarda!
Excellent defensive skills.
Protego! Revelio!
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Here. 142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Did you get your ritual? Someone was sat by the fire.
tried a knee reversal.
Revelio.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I don't know, Deke. Sounds a lot of work. Can't I just carry on rescuing beasts?
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Levioso. Glacius. Levioso. Glacius. Levioso. Glacius. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Now we can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals. Past the high wing! Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio. Glacius. Bombarda. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
Sounds like Milo knew exactly what he was in for and risked your life as well.
No. Milo wouldn't have thought that way. He wasn't a bad wizard, merely a bit overconfident at times. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be? What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Ah, but if the air is cool, it always takes longer. Stop right there!
Potato. Leviosa. One less poke.
Hello, Hamura.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Merlin himself will be proud. Oh. Wingardium Leviosa. That's that. Settled. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Wonder who lives here.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
Aloha Mora.
Fine now, demi-guys.
Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
This could be that Cremantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
Incendio.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Stupid. Stupid. Incendio.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Bombarda! Incendio! Defender!
Now that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter.
Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Radley. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. I take it you decided against entering the absconder's cave, then?
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Oh, suits you. Yeah, I'd think about getting that. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Merlin trials most.
Excuse me? Hello?
Hello? There's a voice coming from that well.
Can you
Is someone down there?
Down there? I beg your pardon. I'm here. There's no one here but me.
Revelio.
Some thoughtless wretch casually tossed a bit of parchment into me and it caught. If you could please take it.
Seems to be some sort of map.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. What a relief. I hope the map serves you well. At least better than it did me.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. so tricky after all, Merlin.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
There's something about that tree.
Levioso.
Interesting way to hide some treasure. A castle. Must have been quite stately this time.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Mine now, damn you guys.
Revelio. Slow down now. There we go. Confringo! Accio! Defender!
This looks interesting.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud. Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio. Revelio.
Mine now, damn you guys.
Aloha Mora.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio.
Be strong, Alexandra. Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Confringo. Also.
What's that?
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Why would the goblins target Feldcroft?
My friend Bernard says they've been seen in the area for a while. He seems to think they're looking for something, but lately they've become more aggressive.
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chomping cabbages?
I suppose I could, but that would take time. Time we do not have, what with Ranrock's thugs posing new threats every day. Besides, it's the principle of the matter. I grew those cabbages, and they are extraordinary.
Any idea where I might find the crates?
Yes. From what I hear, one was spotted south of Feldcroft. The other, so I hear, is south of Brockborough, near the river.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
I'll be able to put that...
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Travel broadens the mind.
That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp. Lumos.
Enjoy stealing, hypocrite.
Revelio.
I can assure you, none of us are intimidated by your rash decisions, especially the one where you ended up with an actual rash. You
It's Totalis.
Where others see darkness, I see bright opportunities.
If it isn't, you're a
Defender! It's the one who took the goblin out. There'll be more of that. That'll warm you up.
Your poaching days are on. Aloha Mora.
Do cooperate, won't you? That's one crate in hand. I only need one more.
Apparel. Revelio. Reparo.
Not so tricky after.
Bombarda. Incendio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
An intruder!
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of cabbages.
worked in the mines at one time or other.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft. Revelio.
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further.
Don't get away with that.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Capulso.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Incendio.
I should investigate. Wonder who lives here.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Ndi. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
Do you have any idea why the goblins are attacking Feldcroft?
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic location, but now it's as if they were looking for something. I will admit, however, that I don't know what they could possibly be looking for.
How do you and Eddie know each other?
We met at Hogwarts. Been friends and business associates ever since. I wasn't surprised to get his owl about his Chinese chomping cabbage scheme. He was always one to go out of his way to help another.
What do you have for sale?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
life hard for us since the dawn of time.
Can't imagine how.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure how I'd fare it.
What needs doing, needs doing.
Revelio.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glaciers! Defender! 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 Confringo! Flipendo! Potato! Bombarder! Glacier! Confringo! Defender! Glaciers! Defender! Confringo! Potato! Bombarder! Glaciers! Confringo! Stupefy! Defender! Potato! Stupefy! Glaciers! Defender!
But the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
Revelio!
I've always said that travel...
It's like a place right out of a storybook. It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
Any plan you had to train that thing was doomed. He tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Slayer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
Troll Slayer. Has a nice ring to it. Could it be a Merlin trial? That's that. Settled.
Revelio.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio.
I'm just trying to practice. I'm sure I'll have it soon. Swish and flick.
Bombarda. Revelio.
If I thought I could compete with...
Revelio. Alohomora.
Revelio.
Ministry's good.
Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I picked up this violin.
Alohomora.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Seems like a poor choice of inventory. Surely that's obvious.
You don't mind sharing your opinions, do you? Despite the fact that we are a wizarding village, doesn't mean these things appear by magic. Takes a lot to round up these feathers. Don't get me started on thwoppers. Most of the suppliers of thwopper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's.
Perhaps it was your dealings with Froopers that led you to the precarious idea of stocking Diricles.
Oh, you are well and cheeky, aren't you? Don't worry, I don't mind. Never had a still tongue in my head either. And I'll have you know that it's my highest priority to ensure that all beasts are safe and well cared for. Right thing to do and good for business. Anyway, perhaps you should have a look around. Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Revelio. Confringo. Father. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Bombarda. Stupefy.
Even more aggressive than I did.
Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarda. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Stupefy.
Surely that's the last of them.
Reparo. Revelio.
Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Revelio.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, then I'm here now.
Revelio.
This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest.
Levioso. Incendio.
must be destroyed. Leviosa, Glacius!
Incendio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Incendio.
Glacius! Defender! I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Glacius!
Incendio. Revelio.
Can't let you half finished, but I need to destroy all of the exacts.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo! Crucio!
Defender. Incendio.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo!
Incendio. Defender.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul. That's the last of the spider sacks. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. I hope that's the last spider.
Glacius. Defender. Incendio.
Confringo! Glacius!
Incendio.
Revelio. Oh, wait. That's the last one. And she's angry.
Glacius, defender. Incendio! Glacius! Defender! Revelio!
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Not that Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary, what untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Even so, you'll want to prepare yourself. The place needs something of clean-up.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Levioso.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
What in Merlin's name were you doing in the restricted section? What did you think you'd find there? Answers to your exams? If I discover even a trace of dark magic, I'll take you straight out of school, and that is a promise.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Very good. Now.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alohomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alohomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons. We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the demiguise figurine menace.
you, my young friend.
I'm sure it'd be harder to kill a mooncalf.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Levioso. Glacier. Levioso. Confringo. Glacier. Incendio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Glacier. Incendiary. Bombard. Protego. Hello, Homora. Revelio. Incendio.
Wonder who...
Revelio.
Hello. Do you have a moment?
Yes, but just the one, I'm afraid. Running the shop keeps me rather busy. I'm the new proprietor, Indira Wolf.
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for? Exactly what I needed. Thank you. Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come.
Hello again, Miss Wolf.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
Any whispers of anything going about the town?
There's a rampant dug bug on the loose. It's more aggressive than others and has some peculiar markings. It's making life miserable in Pitterpond Ford. I wish someone would do something about it.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
I haven't had a normal conversation with anyone for a while, so pardon me if I'm a little rusty. My father passed away recently and I've been completely occupied with keeping the business afloat. I hadn't realised how much work went into running a shop. Inventories, maintenance, customers, bills, accounts, and on and on.
What can you tell me about your shop?
It may not be as fine as what you'd find in Hogsmeade, but I think we have a certain rustic charm all of our own. We sell all sorts of beast byproducts for potion making. Some of the rarer stuff too. That all falls on me now.
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for? Oh, you'll like that. I guarantee it. Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Whoa. Hello. What?
Do you know what you might be looking for? Oh, you'll like that. I guarantee it.
Leviosa. Defender.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else. Found ya! Rookwoods don't go down easy.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I've no...
Is Highwing all right?
You are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues, and the moons contained therein, were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Oh, you are too kind.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks. And we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Revelio.
Alohomora.
Revelio.
Alohomora. Alohomora.
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Alohomora.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Alohomora. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.